think it's off.
This looks a bit like Europe.
It does, yeah.
We did free diving yesterday. Elayna experienced a little bit of pain in her stomach afterwards.
Word on the street and now is that I'm falling. Is that I'm falling down, down, down.
We were pretty stoked to have traded the boat for a beach shack last week.
This is ridiculous.
We spent the week on Long Island in the Bahamas, where the famous Dean's Blue Hole lies. This baby sinks down to 202 metres or 662 feet. Each year they hold a freediving competition here called Vertical Blue. We hung out with Adam Stern, Australia's freediving champion. You just dove to how deep?
99 metres. That was a new Australian record, so I'm pretty chuffed.
Yes! He's a bit of a legend, and if you'd like to learn how to freedive, he's your man. So be sure to check out his channel and his online courses. After a bit of training and some advice from Adam, Riley also beat his own personal best, getting down to 37 metres and then 40 by the end of the week.
Personal best, I got down to 37. I'm pretty happy.
This morning, we're back on board the Vagabond in Nassau to relieve Stefan from his watch. You got it. Nice.
Doing one time?
Yep. I think it's off.
Yeah?
If the milk turns out to be sour, I ain't the kind of to drink it. Do you know what I mean?
I reckon that's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah?
That's alright, but it looks a bit disgusting.
Yeah. After a bit of breakfast, we headed into land to try and hitch a ride to a national park we'd heard about.
You alright, mate?
Yeah. Okay.
So hot.
Really?
God.
So I've dragged the boys along this morning with me to check out the Clifton Heritage National Park. We've got our water, we've got our shoes and sunscreen. Yeah, there's a few things to see here, starting with the African sculptures overlooking the ocean towards Africa.
This looks a bit like Europe.
It does, yeah. It looks like Portugal or something. This is beautiful.
You be careful with my baby.
This is where the African slaves built their homes. So this was a little village that they used to live in. So it says here that it's thought that African people first came to the Bahamas in the early 1500s as Spanish explorers. So there were 67 African slaves here at Clifton, and they were human property of the landowner and were bought and sold as merchandise along with animals, food supplies and other trade commodities. And it wasn't until August 1838 the Emancipation Act affected the full freedom of all slaves living in British colonies. Can't imagine what it was like to have to work in these conditions. Like, it would have been shocking. We managed to get a lift off the same guy coming back, which is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Heading back to the boat to have a swim, drink some water with ice and rest.
Tell them about how they wanted to sell us a shark costume dance for 15 bucks.
I should have filmed it, yeah. There's a little hut with some souvenirs because this beach is called Jaws Beach because it's where they filmed some of the movie Jaws. They thought it'd be a good idea to bring a little tiki hut down here, sell some, shark figurines, bring a shark suit, I think it's her brother, and they are charging 15 American dollars to take a photo with the shark man.
We should go and film it.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Come for a swim. is my laptop, and I just spilled an entire glass of water over the top of it on the keyboard. A whole glass. So I managed to flip it over real quick, and now I'm just backing up my laptop because that can't be good. Like, I don't think the laptop's going to survive, to tell you the truth. We attempted a rice sitting, but
You don't think it'll survive?
nah.
Really?
Yeah, they say like iPhones are waterproof and you drop them in the water and they don't work the next day. Like, I reckon that, even though it's fresh water, I seriously think...
Doesn't it have lemon in it?
It had a bit of lemon, yeah. Why? So this could possibly be the end of my laptop, and I'm not happy.
We did a little bit of free diving yesterday, and whilst we're being extraordinarily cautious, obviously, because Elayna's pregnant and the baby's in water and can get oxygen and all of that sort of stuff, Elayna experienced a little bit of pain in her stomach afterwards, and today we managed to book an ultrasound in, and we'll go and do that this afternoon.
I had ongoing pain for 5 hours in the right side lower abdomen, and it was after free diving, and like Riley said, I haven't been holding my breath for very long, and I don't...
You're going very deep at all.
And I don't go deep, yeah.
I would say it would be snorkeling extra.
Yeah. Anyway, afterwards had these constant pains, and I contacted my midwife, who was amazing. She talked to some doctors, and she said that it could be a partial placenta abruption or detachment. It could be, it could have been premature labour, but I doubt it. It could have been, in best case scenario, it was round ligament pains, which is just your ligaments stretching basically. So I'll be happy if that's the case, but we're not going to know till we get an ultrasound, a thorough ultrasound. So I was so lucky to get an appointment today. I called up and I was like, it's a bit of an emergency.
You know
and she was really nice. What?
Have you been to the toilet?
That's what my midwife asked.
Did she?
Yeah. Yes, I have been to the toilet. So we're just in the car with Andre. He's been amazing and he's taking us to the doctors. We just dropped off the fish. We got a fish for Andre and his mum and his dad to stock up the freezer. Well, Riley got the snapper this morning, and that's all I can tell you.
On the turnpike, a big rig crashes.
Tell me about your thumbs.
We're in a bit of a hurry.
You got two left feet.
Doctors.
There's just something about like thongs that are not right.
Because Baldwin is going to ask you about that photograph.
It's so funny.
That hasn't been fine. Every question he did have to ask you about the nature of your relationship. Just being in the same room with you, I can breathe easier.
Picture there first is definitely a boy.
Yeah?
This is it right here poking
Oh, look, Riley, it's the first thing you see.
What do you think?
It's amazing. I wish I had an ultrasound machine on the boat.
Sounds like aliens.
He's an imposter.
Talk to me, guys.
Partially polarized set of moving pulses, amplitude modulated.
Relax. Systems check out, signal across the board. What's the frequency?
4.4623 gigahertz. Hydrogen times pi. Told you.
Strong sucker, too.
What happened?
The baby's okay.
Like I told you.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You're not a doctor. Dr. Lyons said that he looks very healthy and happy, and it's probably just around ligament pain, so no more heavy lifting, or not that I've been like really heavy lifting, but I have been very active.
I think you should stay active, but not.
Me too, but in a different way. Like, I do a lot.
What about the old fella on him? Pretty impressive.
Boy.
Yeah, no
the
shit,
first
Doc.
thing we saw. What's happened to your back?
I've got like clogged pores. I don't usually, this is very uncommon. I put sunscreen on my back and then it's turned into a gross ball of
It's
pus.
disgusting.
Doesn't hurt or anything.
Oh, and how's the sound effects of the eggs? Like... This happens, and after 2 days, I've got to pop all of those pimples on his back. So that's the second time it's happened.
In like a couple of weeks, yeah.
Mm. You just gotta wear a rashi.
Don't wear sunscreen, kids.
What are you up to?
I just can't find this leak for the life of me. I've been sitting here with this squirty bottle for the last hour. It must just be tiny. It was probably from those pigs.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at the big poo floating.
Oh!
Did that come from you? Well, if that's the case, the pig put its hoof thing right there.
There's 3 sections. There's a forward one and 2 side ones, and this is the one that keeps going down. Just not very much, but I just want to find it, you know. It's been an incredible tender. I love it.
Yeah.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go.
These things just amaze me. They just pop up out of nowhere. Riley's gone spearfishing and he's just on his way back now. I can see him. Good move, Riles. We made it back just in time.
Hey.
I think we might miss it though.
It went from absolutely glass out there, and then I looked up and there was a bend because I had the anchor down, and there was like a bend in the line, and I was like, oh, the tender's actually starting to move. I came up and it was like, I saw that thing and I was like, oh my god.
Did you get anything? Oh, sorry.
It's completely my fault, but I've buggered up every opportunity I've had lately.
Really?
I've only been going after bigger stuff. If I get something big, I'll cook it up on the beach, but the freezers are pretty full.
Yeah.
I'm really targeting my species.
You want a coffee?
Yes, please. It's just so beautiful going for a free dive when it's as calm as it was before. When that storm goes, it'll go back to how it was, and it's just, I had the most beautiful dives. Same with yesterday.
And almost every day.
No, the weather's not always this good. Because of the tranquility on the surface, you take that with you on your dive, so you're not, if it's a bit turbulent on the surface, you're getting knocked around more, you're using more energy, and also you take that with you. And you get a round ligament pain. And then you stress out and go to the doctors. Nah, but when it's just so calm and everything's just so relaxed, you just go down there and you feel like you could stay down there forever. It's amazing. That big cloud that's behind me, it came past before. That was the one that was causing all of the problems. Our anchor is beautifully dug into a nice patch of sand, and you can't really ask for more when you're cruising around. Yeah, I might knock off for the evening, guys, put the camera away and chill out a bit. Not that everything's been too hectic. I went for spearfishing, that's about it today. What's going on here?
It's actually really strange of you to have. I don't know who you are. Oh, those are big ones. Oh my gosh. I still love you, babe. You'll be doing much worse for me when I have the baby. Don't know how this happened.
Starting in the 1960s, most Western democracies saw a boom in personal violence.
You're very lucky.
A century of progress. It was most dramatic in the United States, where the rate of homicide.
Tune in next time for some more evil shenanigans.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Before we say goodbye to Stefan this time for quite a while, which was very sad.
We're gonna miss him. We love you, Stefan. Bye. Hello.
Elayna's friend Meg flies over from Australia to take his cabin on board, and we set off again on the hunt for Red October.
If she's been painting down the flowers or the needle hit her throat, I wasn't sure. If her love would still remain, would it cross an ocean blue? I hope she knew.